Hey, babe. You ready?
Yes. Open-toed shoes at the dump station. Not advisable.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yes.
I wonder how this night will be. The apple does not fall far from the tree.
Fuel prices.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. This is us. I mean, y'all want to see the real us.
Hey,
Hey.
what are you doing in here?
Editing.
You're editing?
Not really.
So here's the thing.
All right, let's do this. Full go. We got this.
Just letting you know. Wait along.
All right, so it's been great spending time in Florida. We've got to see a lot of awesome state parks. We might come back, but for now we're leaving Florida.
Yeah, it's already like 80 degrees out.
Yeah, and
So-
it's like 10:30 in the morning.
We're gonna head north. Kelly's laying on
Kelly's finding shade.
So we're hoping to see our friends Josh and Laura in a couple days. So we got a couple days to get there. Don't know exactly where we're gonna go. Yeah, we're shooting for somewhere between here and
South
there.
Carolina.
Right?
Here and there, yes. We're gonna see how far we can drive today. In typical fashion, we have like a bunch of boondocking spots picked out, but for right now, we're just gonna drive.
See how far we go. How far? Oh, go!
All right, let's go.
I know I never felt this way. People change, but it feels like we stay the same. Every time you look at me,
How we doing on fuel?
Bad enough to go to Bucees.
Really, what's the tank at?
Well, it's over half a tank.
Over half a tank, but we're stopping.
But you know, when you're driving a camper, you gotta make sure that you're full. You know, and there's a Bucees
Is that
here,
professional advice?
and I might as well go ahead and stop because it's right here. I mean, it makes sense for the truck.
It's just for Louie. It's not for Mike.
This is for Louie,
That's why we have to stop
not me.
at Buc-ee's.
Yes.
So we obviously love Buc-ee's, but we've never tried their sandwiches.
Sorry guys, we just haven't.
And we haven't, so we are gonna let you know our review of Buc-ee's brisket. You got sliced brisket and I got chopped brisket.
Oh.
That's our big splurge for the day.
And
And whatever else were these? The chips or something?
they're the beaver chips.
Beaver chips.
Okay.
I guess they're just like homemade potato chips.
All right, let's hit that first.
Pretty good.
All right. Never change, Buc-ee's. Never change. So our friends Josh and Laura, it's another 6 hours from here. We've been on the road, what, two or 3 hours?
3, yeah.
So we'll just see how it plays out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yet to be determined.
This Buc-ee's has got me all jazzed, so I might just go straight through.
Mike's so distracted. Oh, we also got ices. I haven't had an icy since I was a kid. Did you just shove like 6 chips in your mouth? This is us. I mean, y'all want to see the real us. This is Steph squealing over an icy and Mike shoving a handful of chips in his mouth. That's what you get.
$90 later, and we didn't even fill it all the way up, so.
Fuel prices.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Anyway.
It's not often though Mike gets to stop at both of his favorite gas stations in one day.
That's very true.
Buc-ee's
Buc-ee's and Flying J.
And if you've never heard us say it, Flying J has RV specific lanes. That's part of the reason we love it.
Yeah.
Is that we don't have to go to the truck lanes or the main lanes. There's just RV specific lanes. So.
Yep. We're breaking all the rules. We're driving way too far, and we're driving after dark.
Yep.
And but we're gonna power through and get to see our friends this evening. So
Yep.
we're about 3 hours out. So
we left this morning not knowing exactly how far we were gonna go. Mike's like, I'm feeling good. If we feel safe still and we're awake and alert and the camper's doing well and truck's doing well, just power through, get there, spend all the money on fuel.
Oof, that's rough.
I don't think we've ever put $90 in even to fill it. Like, we only have a 26-gallon tank. All right, let's do this. Full go, we got this. I don't know how he does it either.
Yeah, call it.
I think you're good.
All right, so we made it to South Carolina. We've been staying with our friends here in Greenville, one of my favorite places with my favorite people, my buddy Josh here. If you guys have been following along with us, you know that I married this beautiful man and his gorgeous wife last October, right? Yep. So we came to visit them, and I wanted to show you guys his custom truck that you've built out. So this is a 2012 Ram 2500, and he's taken his truck bed and turned it out to kind of an Overlander setup, I guess you'd call it. So let's check it out.
So first off, we have the Dometic fridge on this little swing out gate that a buddy of mine, Garrett with Mountain Metalworks, made. Swings out pretty easily, gives us easier access into the back of the truck. Didn't want it to block off anything, and wanted it, when it swings out, it hinges open this way, so we're able to get in the fridge and freezer, get stuff out a little bit easier.
And that just runs off 12 volt, right?
Mm-hmm. It runs off the battery setup that we have in there.
All right, what I love about this setup is Josh's custom built platform here. It's got all this storage, and he's got his 12 volt battery system all tucked away, all nice and neat. So let's show you guys what he's got custom built here.
So in the front of the platform, we just have two large cubbies that we put the bulkier gear, the tents, the chairs, things like that. And then smaller cubbies in the back that house more frequently used gear, the cooking supplies, the food, and then it's got the battery and electronics.
Your battery stuff's all in one cubby, right?
Right, it's all in this little compartment. Have a divider, just make sure things don't get into the electrical. And that's the 100 amp hour lithium battery, the Renogy DC to DC battery charger, and then a little fuse block to run some outlets we have up in the front of the platform, and then the fridge.
And you just added solar to your setup, right?
We actually, you and I just got the solar panel installed yesterday and got it hooked up, and it's running great even on this cloudy day.
I see you got this little LED strip going down the middle of your cab here, and this is all, is this outdoor carpet, or was it like that from factory?
Well, it's factory. I purchased the ARE camper top and had it carpet on the inside to help with just noise and a little bit of insulation maybe, and it came with the LED strip and some LEDs here that are incorporated into a switch on the glass lid. So once we close the glass in the back, the lights turn off. So
when Josh was getting this stuff set up a little bit ago, he put this canopy up. You said you just got this for Christmas, but this thing is really cool.
First time setting it up, but it's 7 foot by 9 foot shade canopy. Sets up super easy. Comes with two big suction cups that attach to your vehicle. Clips to that. Has the poles. It sets up in a minute, maybe two, and just provides a lot of needed shade that with our truck without an awning built onto the rack that we wouldn't have otherwise. So this is going to be a huge asset when we take our next trip out west.
All right, so a really nice build for you and Laura. Definitely good for 2 people and no more, right?
Yes, it gets a little cramped even with 2 people. As you can see, can't even sit up straight in here even without the mattress on here. So it's good for sleeping, but not for hanging out, which is where that moon shade is going to come in great when, you know, super sunny day, or hopefully even keeps out the rain a little bit.
But you get all the benefits of only having a truck to drive as opposed to having a camper like we have. So you get all the small spaces.
Yep, and you know, not having to pull anything, even though this truck could pull whatever we wanted it to, it just helps with the fuel mileage, especially now as fuel prices flying through the roof. You know, it helps minimize that cost on these trips.
All right, so the ultimate question with a custom build, what would you do differently?
I wish we had drawers right now instead of the cubby doors. And we fixed it now. First trip, we had a lithium isolator to charge the back battery, which didn't charge it as well as I had hoped it would. So we remedied that with the Renogy DC to DC charger with the built-in solar MPPT. So that should fully charge our battery and keep the fridge going strong even on, you know, days that we're not driving the truck. It should keep our food cold and allow us to charge our cameras and accessories and whatnots.
And you guys are getting ready for trips coming up later on this year, right?
Yeah, we're actually in the planning stages to heading back out west, going to do 6 national parks, Grand Tetons, Yellowstone, Glacier, Olympic, North Cascades, and Mount Rainier. So it's going to be about a month-long trip.
That sounds awesome, actually.
Leaving from Greenville, driving clear across the country, and then back.
Well, thanks for showing us your truck build, buddy. Really nice. I'm looking forward to seeing how you guys' trips coming up go in this new setup, and your solar.
Yep.
And now you can help me put my solar on if we decide to do that. So we'll see down the road. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
We are leaving our friend Josh and Laura's. We've been mooch-docking for a few days here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna head out this morning.
We are so grateful we were able to do this. We had electric here and honestly used their house a lot. And so it's so nice to have friends that allow us to do that. Thank you again, Josh and Laura.
Yes.
But it's time to leave.
It's time to leave. With fuel prices, we talked a little bit before. We were looking for some places to stay yesterday, and we found a state park nearby. And we're gonna head and check it out for a few days, and hope that fuel prices bounce back a little bit.
It is what it is. But we are just switching things up. We're going from exploring Florida state parks to South Carolina state parks.
Are we gonna start a South Carolina state park tour?
Maybe. Again, still don't have any solid plans. That's why we're able to kind of adjust our plans for this week.
Yeah.
So we're staying in a smaller radius right now. So we're going to stay in South Carolina instead of going out of state again. Yeah. And then we'll see from there.
It is not warm.
I don't know if you can see our breath on camera. It's so frustrating to me. It's my fault that I put up all of our winter coats. Like last week we were in Florida and it's 85 and I'm sweating. I'm like, yeah, winter clothes are going up. And then yesterday I was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna get out the winter jackets.
Winter
again.
jackets are back out. It's supposed to get really cold this weekend.
Yeah, y'all stay warm if you're getting snow.
Oh well, you can't do anything about the weather.
That's
so.
okay. We're still gonna try to explore this state park.
Lake Greenwood State Park.
Did I just forget the name and you remembered
Ooh. Yeah, I guess so. Man,
Ooh,
get that dirt off my shoulder. Lake Greenwood State Park.
So disappointed in myself right now.
It looks gorgeous, paved site, really nice looking place. Really excited to go check it out, and hoping that our friends Josh and Laura that are letting us stay here can actually join us again this weekend. So yeah, we're hoping they come and join us and we can have some fun.
Does that count as mooch-docking? Like we swapped, we're having we have the site and they can come mooch-dock off of us?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be even now, right?
No, not at all.
All right, so yeah, we're heading out this morning.